screen up. We are live, I believe. Yes, we are. I can see the chat. Excellent. We are all working, apart from my sound that didn't seem to be coming through my headphones. There we go. Boom. There we are. Up here. Won't be a moment. Everything's been a bit of a rush job. Little Shepherd decided he was going to stay awake. One of these weeks I will be on time. Not this week, but one of these weeks. Okay. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Now I believe... Oh no, look at that. The wrong game. Try that again. That would be the Legendary Edition. We don't want the Legendary Edition, we want the original Mass Effect 3. There we go. Welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Dan is here, Cerberus Guy's here. Who else has we got here? Curtis is here. Thank you so much for your patience. Sorry, missed these live. Don't worry about it. Hollywood Guy, nice and early. Oh, you're like, I am late. Yes, I am late. Perry! Oh, it's great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Right, let's get into the Discord. So yeah, welcome to the live stream. Hope you're having a great weekend. And we're bringing the time down. Every week we're bringing the time down. It's supposed to start at 9 British Standard Time. I think the worst we had it was starting at 10 after a massive major failure. So every week we're kind of getting closer to that start date. So we will get there, I promise. Right, let's jump into the Discord. There is a link in the description if you want to join the Discord. You can listen to the stream chat live. And we do also do a podcast as well. Allstar's here. Nice to see you, Allstar. There we go. I am in the chat room.
There you are.
Let's get ourselves a team going and jump straight in. So Diana started Final Fantasy VII Remake. I loved the original back in the day. One of my favourite RPGs. I've only ever played the original. I've not played the remake. I've heard it's not as good though.
The problem with the remake is it's not a remaster. They like completely changed it.
They completely changed the story as well.
Yeah, I'll keep spoilers to a minimum since Diana just said she's just started it. But yeah, it's completely different.
Wait, what are we talking about?
The Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Ah, the remake. Yeah, I've watched the first half. I need to go look for somebody who like made a playthrough of the second half. Because I'm really curious about the story, but I don't want to play it myself.
Gameplay is different. Isn't it turn-based then?
You should play it just for the now infamous hand massage part.
Oh yeah, the unreasonably sensual hand massaging. Yep, that was
Like
thing.
it's so close to porn that it's basically porn hand massage.
Can't believe they got away with this.
I was like, how is this game only rated teen?
Right, I'm gonna get some med gel. I'm gonna bring some med gel.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I know
I
somebody else
absolutely
plays.
not.
I'll come back.
Are you having
I can
issues,
stand
Curtis?
down, let somebody in play first.
No,
Yeah,
we'll,
no problem. Do we got enough people?
Yeah, we've got enough
room
people.
for all of us? Oh, okay.
We'll do members first, and then if All Star wants a game, we can. I'm sure we can cycle around.
I'll step out so I can let my German friend get in for a bit.
Jumbo equipment pack. There we go.
Sure about that? Okay. Alright, how'd you...
Well, I mean, it depends. I'm sure we can...
Yeah, we'll do
We
a
can
members.
rotate
We'll do a
for
members.
sure.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do a members round first. Terry, how you doing?
Yeah, I didn't know how you want to do this, so... Alright, my computer's doing this thing again.
Equipment. There we go. Right. What? Ooh, explosive rounds. That sounds good.
Alright, I'm gonna have to reboot this thing again, Tim. So, Manny, you go ahead.
Okay, no worries. Bring you in for the second round then. Combative upgrade. You doing well? Great. How about yourself? I'm not too bad, actually. Yeah, I was all set. Believe it or not, I was actually all set up. Everything, lights, camera, everything. And then my son was, decided to wake up just before it's due to go live, so I had to try and get him back to sleep. So that's the only reason why I was late. I was actually going to be on time today. So, but yeah, apart from that, I was a little stressed trying to get him back to sleep. But he's all good now.
I mean, that of
It's
course
pretty
takes priority.
convenient that you're blaming an infant who can't defend themselves.
It's my excuse, and I'm going to stick with it. The UK heatwave finally, but yes, yeah, it's still warm. It's not gone cold or anything, but yeah, the ridiculous temperatures have gone. So
Yeah, I guess what's a heat wave in the UK is like what, 15?
yeah, I think you probably put a jumper on there or something. Take your jumper off, should I say?
We have hostile forces in an unsecured area. We need it locked down.
Kids, yeah, that's it. I mean, they're only like a year and a half, so I can't really say he did it on purpose, but I think he did it on purpose.
Sorry about that, guys. My computer wants to act up again on me.
That's alright, we'll bring you in for the second round, there's no problem.
It was working fine until we go online and start doing this thing.
I know the freedom, Curtis. Where is everybody?
So is there a topic for today?
Yes, there was, actually. So, I put out on the community page, a bit of a poll. What was your least favourite loyalty mission? I mean,
I can't believe anyone would say that Kasumi's loyalty mission was their least favorite.
well, they
Like,
didn't.
you literally get to be James Bond in it.
I thought people would, to be honest, but they didn't. You know what? The majority of people responded. You know what the worst mission was? It was.
Sorry, what? I think you cut out.
Yeah. So the majority of people that responded, what they said that their worst mission was in the loyalty mission was actually Zahid's. People really don't like Zahid's loyalty mission. It was Zahid's, Thane's, and Jacob's. Which I think people are getting confused with Jacob with his
I
personality.
mean, unless you
against
count
his...
shooting the guy.
But yeah, I think they were kind of mixing up the loyalty mission with his actual personality. And mixing the two up. Hollywood guy likes Zahid. Hollywood guy also thinks that Kazumi's is bad. See, I don't mind Kazumi. It was alright the first few times. It was really cool the first few times that he did it. But once you've done it and you know where everything is and you know where you need to go, it's just be a bit of a chore, I suppose.
It is kind of long, I'll give it that.
why are not more people saying Samara? Samara's loyalty mission is completely awful.
Samara's loyalty mission is awesome because you get to recruit Morinth in it.
See, I've never done that. I'm doing it on this playthrough that I'm doing at the minute. I've never
I hope
ever.
you have a big renegade bar.
Yeah, it's a renegade playthrough, so.
Yeah, but even still, you need a minimum of 4 bars, otherwise you don't even get the option.
Oh, okay. I've not recruited her yet anyway, so we'll make sure she's one of the last people to do them.
Zaid's loyalty mission is cool, but I mean, I think it's funny, like, you get renegade points for ignoring the workers, but in all honesty, that should be the Paragon choice.
Why should it be the Paragon choice?
Because, I mean, like, you literally get sent there, like, if you let Vito escape, he's literally going to just do... It's not like he's going to stop being a bad person. He's just going to do what he did again.
Very true. Perry doesn't like Jax. Why don't you like Jax? I love Jax. I suppose I'm kind of a person that likes looking at like old abandoned places and.
Target neutralized.
Surprised about nobody picked Miranda's.
I just take Jack.
Hey, he's on midair.
Bringing Jack on Miranda's loyalty mission is amazing just for the bonus dialogue.
I don't think I've done that either.
Or you've never brought Jack on Miranda's loyalty mission? The
No,
bonus dialogue at the end with the Asari is amazing.
I tend to bring Jacob.
Well, you should bring Jack
Yeah,
next time.
Jack
Just
is not gonna-
the end, the dialogue with the Asaris, like, it's like chef's kiss. It's amazing.
Enemies approaching.
Jack don't like Miranda, does she?
So what's your favourite loyalty mission? What's the one that you don't like doing?
Well, my personal favorite is Liam's. Or are we talking trilogy only?
No, any. I think I just put trilogy in there, in the options on the. Oh, what? But no, I don't think I've done Liam's yet. On stream. Whenever I do talent mission, I usually have to play Ace Attorney music. I've never played Ace Attorney. I've heard it's really good. It's like ridiculously expensive on Steam at the minute. I've got it on my wish list though.
Enemy forces down to some fine work, team. Enemy is still active. Stay alert.
I do like bringing Legion to Tally's loyalty mission.
You just like to start a fight, don't you?
Honestly, I just like bringing Legion anywhere. Legion is
It's
amazing.
disappointing, I will say, that, like, if you bring Legion to Tally's loyalty mission, it, like, completely changes it. But if you bring Tally on Legion's loyalty mission, there's, like, it's literally nothing. She just is kind of bigoted and racist towards him.
Can you be racist towards a machine?
He's a person.
He's not a person, he's a machine.
It's literally a machine race. How can you not be racist towards a machine race? I mean, I don't mean that way. I just mean like, how is it not possible?
I don't care how amazing you think Tally's butt is, her people are genocidal war criminals.
Team member is hurt.
like 10's vacuum cleaner.
Hey there, Smoke Screen.
Nice work.
Yep, Tim just got killed.
No, I'm not dead. I'm just having a bit of a lay down, that was all.
That's all of them. Good work. Enemy forces down to half strength.
Tired already?
You
Damn.
better not be dead. I came all the way over there to revive you.
We've got a ship down on the surface. A drone is the only thing that survived the crash. Nice. Keep close to the drone.
Yeah, Tim's following you, Manning. Saved his life. He's gonna follow you.
The multi-mission is quite good. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh,
Sorry I
oh,
missed your
oh,
live
oh.
stream yesterday, Tim.
Ah, no worries. Like I say, it was just a small one, really. I was going to do a video on it, but I thought it would be actually better to see if we can do it on stream. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? God.
He likes you. He likes you, Tim.
Ah, I couldn't get over the wall.
Yeah, I was taking a nap and I got up and see you was on. I'll watch it later.
Yeah, I didn't realise that there's a timer on it, which is in the bottom right, which is quite handy. And it doesn't actually start until you choose to save the prisoners. So you can do all the cutscenes and stuff. You don't have to try and race right from the beginning to try and get it done in 6 minutes. Liam's Lawrence mission is quite good, a lot of fun, some great comedy in it. Yeah, I've not done Liam's yet. I'm looking forward to doing that one. Legion's Lord's mission is the one that I like the least. Really like all the Lord's missions in Mass Effect 2. To be fair, I like most. I do actually like most of them. I don't like the fact that Miranda's is pretty much exactly the same in 3. That really annoys me. It feels like, well, what was the point in going through all that in 2? I need to have to do it all over again.
Yeah, I know what you have.
I'm hit.
Oh, ow, 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 ow.
I was thinking.
You know you can kill Miranda's
That's
sister
great.
in 3.
No, I didn't know that. Ow, 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 ow.
Team member offline.
All must be judged on their own paths, treating every species like one there and is. Oh, I'm getting told off now, look.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what happened, but my computer decided I was going to be offline for 5 seconds, so I have to rejoin the game.
Everybody's having to do it. Oh, Lord. Guys, bring that barking dog.
Enemy is regrouping. Here they come.
I don't tend to get to do Legion's loyalty missions quite often. Because I was already on the impression that if you, once you've got the IFF, you've got the option to go straight away
Stop it!
and save your crew once the collectors have boarded and stolen them. Or you can go and do the fine, because I always have one loyalty mission left.
I'll be right back. I have to restart my computer.
Okay. And I always was in the impression that if I go and do that one last loyalty mission, then I lose the crew.
I think you can do 3 after they get kidnapped, then it starts becoming a problem.
Even if you only have one left.
Is there a way to save the entire crew or not? Just straight story.
Clean sweep. Well done. Enemy is regrouping.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you can still save the entire crew if you do 3 missions. If you do more than that, you start losing people.
Okay. I might try it out this one, because again, I'm doing a renegade run anyway. I'm not really that fussed if anybody dies.
But maybe I should double check myself before I start making bold claims.
Now you can do Legion mission, then go through the Omega 4 really, and still have stable the crew. Okay. I'll take your word for that, Terry. Oh no! That's just rude.
Oh, she likes you, Tim. Said you asked her. Said you asked to watch her, Tim.
It's a very good point there, Terry. It's a very good point. I should sell. I've never actually done that either. I've never sold Legion.
I think you actually just get credits for that, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, he turned up again in Mass Effect 3 as well, didn't he? As an enemy.
What was that girl's name that got killed? You said you could save her life. I think she's a yawn.
What about Momrith as well? Not Momrith, Grunt. Technically, I shouldn't open his pod, should I, if I'm doing a complete Renegade run? Don't actually know what happens to Grunt if you don't open his pod.
Yeah, I'll know about you the next time around. I'll play Battlefield Model. Just keep it in there.
Oh, that's just rude.
She got you as well.
Yeah, she like animation cancelled my charge attack. That's annoying.
No pressure, Diana.
She's gonna save the day.
There we go.
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping.
Let Grunt out.
Enemy forces have stolen a classified device.
You got that Grunt out, the Shepherd's son. See, I've never not opened. I mean, he is one of the best characters in the game, isn't he?
Hey, he's kind of funny too.
Oh, go away. Oh, hello.
They're all after you now. gun.
Ow, ow. You're shooting me now.
Back to the extraction object. You got it. Now get back to the extraction zone.
Ah, thought it was behind that box. How else are we going to get headbutt a Krogan? What about you? That's it. I wish we had more squad members in 3. We don't have Caden or Javik. They are using your own Baltic. Yeah, I suppose it's a bit... It's got to be balanced though, isn't it, I suppose? If you had like a party of 5... You just go and plough through everything, wouldn't you? And there's one thing that really bugs me is when you do have teammates and they're just there for show.
That's it.
You know, like you can tell that you're doing all the killing and they're shooting, but nothing else is getting shot or dying or anything.
Yeah, so I had this funny bug in Andromeda, like a week ago or so, where I died and the game just didn't go to the Unite. So my character was just laying there around, dead, but nothing was happening, and the 2 NPCs were still fighting, and literally nothing happened. They fought like one assembler, and that singular assembler made breakers faster than they could kill them.
You just got to sit there and watch them like pretty much do nothing.
Yep, basically.
At least we're not had any of those explodey ones today.
GG.
Nice.
Curtis,
You-
it's your turn.
Are you back up and running, Curtis?
Yeah, I can try it again.
Yep, then I'll drop out and you can go replace.
I don't think Cerberus Guy's back yet.
I thought
No,
he was,
he's not
I
back
think,
yet.
I think the game said he's back. I don't know, maybe I'm just seeing things.
Yeah, let me see. Let me. Ah, here we go.
Yeah, Origin says he's online.
Ah, okay. Hey there, Dog Voice. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Right, let's change character. Inferno grenade. Super. Oh, I don't know
Oh,
what to
Tim will
be.
let you know we'll be getting me a new microphone. We'll be getting me a new microphone next couple weeks.
All right, which one are you going for?
I'm gonna get one of those kind of like a standard type microphone. You know, USB mic instead of me using the one I got in my headphones. Be a whole lot better. I also get one that kind of clip onto your shirt stuff. I don't think I'll get that. I'll send it to you on your PM, let you see it, the one I'm getting
Okay, wonderful.
on Discord.
Dark Voice needs to call himself. When doing a bad playthrough of Dragon Age 2, but I failed to kill Meryl. I'm forgetting Meryl's sin. She is a bit obsessed with the old blood magic.
I love Meryl.
There he is.
I think I'm here anyway.
There's a spot for you.
I don't know. We had 5 drops of rain, so my internet, my ISPs decided that it doesn't want to work.
Indicator. I don't think I've got the indicator stuff yet. I still can't buy another box.
So you're not going to play it in, Manning, or?
I'm trying to come back in. Like I said, my internet's wonky.
You're gonna stay here, return 6 hours back, and then execute Meryl. You gotta go back in the game 6 hours. That's a lot of playtime to redo that. Blimey. Oh, Perry, you've got a fan there, Cerberus guy.
But Perry also likes
Got
Meryl.
Perry in his chat.
Cerberus guy is the best. Love him. For your Meryl comment.
No, I just, even like from Origins, I loved like Jowen, and I wish you could do more with him. And I think Eamon was like, but for all the help he does saving Eamon's kid, I think Jowen should have been given the benefit of the doubt.
He still tried to poison him though. Well, he still did poison him.
Everything bad that happens in Redcliffe happens as a direct result of the Chantry and Templars being idiots and not treating mages like people.
Doesn't excuse the fact that he still poisoned an owl.
High value objective has been
Yeah, because he was being persecuted. Everything I could have to escape too.
Jowen's an idiot. Oh, what on earth?
Are you telling me if you were in Jowen's position and you found out that your boss for lack of a better term, wanted to make you tranquil, you just like sit there and be like, okay, I guess whatever. I guess I'll just accept it.
I don't know why I've got like no health at all.
I'm about the same way, Jim. Don't feel bad.
Oh, it's that thing. The fly thing.
You guys hear me?
Ah, yeah.
I
Alright,
think
fingers crossed, but I think I got it fixed sorted.
Awesome. There's a space ready for you.
Alright, I'll ask you then, Tim. When you do the circle tower part of Origins, when you get to the second floor, I think it is, where you find the blood mages who are like defeated, do you spare them or do you kill them or what do you do with them?
I spare them, I think. It depends on what kind of character I'm playing.
Enemy force approaching.
Like, what would you do personally? Because I see you're trying to cleverly throw your characters under the bus rather than take ownership of your decisions. Alright,
Yeah,
fingers crossed,
okay.
but I seem to be okay.
Oh, that fly thing keeps following me around everywhere. Go away.
I love you, Jim.
Or is it my connection? Might be my connection. No, it says excellent connection. Ah, right. What would I personally do? I'll probably still spare them.
Enemies down. Good shooting.
I just don't, like, I think everyone overreacts to how dangerous blood mages are. And, like, people throw around, like, the word apostate when, like, it's all, like, make-believe nonsense words that Chantry uses to keep everyone under their thumb.
Oh, no. Ah, those fly things are driving me nuts.
Oh,
Stay close.
Thing's getting bigger, look. We're on silver, aren't we?
But, like, as much as I hate Alistair, I also kind of feel bad for him because he's a product of the Chantry's authoritarian nonsense too.
I see no problem with blood max as long as you don't get it from a demon in some exchange. Usually the case though, isn't it? My hawk just wants to chill in a mansion with a dog, elven lesbian lover, and 2 dwarf buds, and cheese, lots of cheese, but no ham of the taste of despair. Seriously getting fed up with the fly things that just seem to be targeting me. Chantry should never have political power. Every time I see a king or I'll bow to the Chantry, I'm just like, what? You're a king and you have absolute power.
Literally everything the Chantry does is counterintuitive to what normal people should do. Which is a large reason why Wynn is literally the worst person in the franchise.
God, so much going on, I can't keep up with the chat. Problem is that a lot of Blood Mages are naive and irresponsible, like Jaren or Meryl, or psychos like Quentin. Yeah, you don't tend to.
Sorry.
Say you don't tend to get many just normal mages. I suppose it's a power thing, though, isn't it? If you've got this power that mere mortals don't have, it can spin. It's going to spin you either power crazy or.
There's a lot of mages who are very powerful who live remarkably normal lives. I mean, look at Morrigan. But Morrigan's an apostate. Ooh.
But that's just a name because she doesn't live in a Chantry, isn't it? It's not actually a.
No, I know, but that's like an example of how the Chantry rules through fear. Like when you get to the tower, they never win, and everyone else never. All they do, they're basically essentially willing to burn the place down because of the threat of abominations. But they say abomination like it's a boogeyman. I mean, when you actually find abominations, I mean, like, yeah, they're tough and they're not pleasant, but they're not nearly as scary and as the Chantry makes them out to be.
In Dragon Age Origins, I'm role-playing a spirit healer, blood mage, with the spirit of valor, and Mouse being the angel and the devil on my shoulders. I need to get back into playing Origins. There's just not enough time in the day.
I have 2 Origin playthroughs going on right now. One I'm almost done, where I'm a male human noble warrior with Reaver and Berserker as my specialties, and I also have a female elf blood mage that I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with yet.
I just.
Oh, and I lied to Liliana about... I didn't want to lose my only rogue because I killed Zebrin, so I left Liliana at home when I went to Haven. And then when I defiled the ashes, but lied to her about it, and was like, yeah, everything's fine.
She believe you?
She did. I'm sure she'll be upset with me when she finds out I killed Brother Genatini, though. You might say I'm evil and wrong and all that, but wait until I get to the Archdemon with an army of Colgrim's cultists and werewolves. The Darkspawn won't know what hit them.
Guy creeping up behind me. Oh, that was just a bit rude. Why does this smell like a... It's probably because of all the... Well, to be fair, it probably did stub my tail. I think it's what they call a YouTuber face. You're supposed to do that whole shocking look, like, and, you know.
You could have the most amazing video in the world, but if your thumbnail isn't catchy, it doesn't matter.
That's it.
Enemy force approaching. Understood.
Oh, that wasn't clever. Run right into him. I will just run away. Get shot.
This cloud is so dumb.
It's really annoying. Ow.
Sensors tell me only one. Fine work, team. Enemy is regrouping. Enemies inbound.
But anyway, I believe we were talking about how Meryl is the best companion in the franchise.
Harry and Cerberus guy in the Fuck the Chantry Club.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely in the F the Chantry one. That's why I kill Wimp, because she defends it.
I quite like Win. I'm with you, Random.
I should have used my Krogan.
Team member has gone dark.
But like, if the way the Chantry treats mages wasn't bad enough, look at how they treat the Templars. It's like, imagine defending a group of people who get their quote-unquote police addicted to drugs so that they can keep control over them.
Yeah, there's some pretty shady stuff goes on there, isn't there?
Yeah, like, I don't understand how anyone can justify anything the Chantry does. Like, setting aside your opinions of blood magic, the Chantry is just, like, flat out the evilest thing in the entire game. In the franchise.
Confirmation object has been recovered. We have a crate of lost experimental explosives. Locate the object and bring it back. Good work. Now get back to the extraction zone. Nice job. Get back to the extraction zone. Squad member in trouble.
Wow, they're pretty hard actually.
Team member is hurt.
Here we go. Hey,
I'm just saying, you don't have to be like a super hardcore anti-authoritarian libertarian person to just kind of acknowledge the fact that the Chantry is pretty suspect. Or sussed, as I think the kids would say these days.
Squad member has flatlined.
No, trust me, they only have your best interest at heart.
Member needs help.
ah, it's stuck on walls now. Look.
Visual on the LZ. Starting final approach.
It's Diana Tim to save the day.
His ace. Oh, it's that thing again, look. Next Dragon Age game. Can't wait to crack that damn egg. I'm looking forward to playing the next game. Next Dragon Age game. I hope it doesn't go down the too kind of cyberpunky vibe. That's the kind of vibe, the kind of feeling that it's giving off with that neon lights and on the Dreadwolf there.
Speaking of going down different roads, how did you feel? Because I mean, Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2 were very much like self-contained role-playing games, I guess, for lack of a better word. But Inquisition, as much as I love it, I also feel like it was trying really hard to be Skyrim. Like, did that bother you at all, or is that just me?
I suppose there was a lot of filler content, wasn't there? Just go and collect this mount and go and collect these and yeah, I suppose if you look at Skyrim's success though, I mean, how many times has that game been re-released?
Oh, I mean, like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all, but I'm just saying that Inquisition was a vast departure from what the first two games were.
Ooh, Turin Saboteur. Infiltrator then surely. Rogan Shaman. Oh, a Shaman. I did got that.
The Krogan Shaman?
Yeah.
He's an interesting character. I've used that a while. As far as Krogan go, he's about the only one I tolerate.
Actually, I've not tried the Quarian Marksman. That's a new one as well.
The male sniper?
Yeah.
Okay, because there's two. There's a female sniper too.
Could sure be yellow.
I should be whatever class or whatever character Tim picks, just to see if I can do better than him.
Quite rude.
It's quite rude, isn't it? Really?
Well, what kind of American would I be? I mean, I live in Canada now, but what kind of American would I be if I wasn't quite rude?
There you go. Let's Manning. You need to go into AS.
Autonomous synaptic meridian response?
Oh, I don't know. The soothing stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Do I have the voice for that?
Apparently so. Yeah. Craig thinks it's very soothing this evening.
Okay. I'll chalk that up to the alcohol.
Damage.
Oh, and here, while we're on the topic of things that are actually good, controversial opinion. Shaun of the Dead is the greatest romantic comedy ever made. Changed my mind.
Romantic comedy?
That is literally the perfect date movie. It's the I don't care what anyone calls it. It's the greatest romantic comedy ever made.
What was it again?
Shaun of the Dead. It was a 2004 horror comedy with Simon Pegg, and I think his name's Nick Frost is the other guy.
Yeah, that's right.
I think I've never heard of it.
Alright.
It's pretty gory, but I mean, as far as quote-unquote spoof movies go, it's amazing.
It is, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good film.
If you're not easily turned off by lots of blood, I would highly recommend it. I think the funniest thing about it is, because I watched it again recently, and like the beginning, where like he's going through his like day-to-day life, and he goes into the convenience store and leaves money on the counter and just takes some milk or whatever. I mean, like, I feel like if a zombie apocalypse ever actually happened, that's probably how like it would start. Like no one would notice for like a day or two.
I used to watch a movie called Leprechaun. You ever watch that?
The original 1993 one with Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
Those are pretty decent horror comedies too. I mean, at least all the ones with Warwick Davies. The most recent two that I think WWE produced, I could kind of do without. I've seen entirely far too many horror movies.
After Morrigan, Anders, and Solus in the next game, I'm going to be looking at all the majors like, okay, who gave us which one of you is sus?
I saw a meme, and I forget what it was, but someone combined Morden from Mass Effect with Solus from Dragon Age, and it called it Morden Solus, and it was like pure nightmare fuel.
Right, we haven't had Cerberus for ages. I hope we've got Cerberus time.
I just hope it's not collectors, because God, they're annoying. And they're loud, too, which is arguably the worst part.
Yay,
I
Cerberus!
used to play the Cerberus.
That was a good start. Ah, I've not got any medkits. Get behind things, I think.
No game. Ask me what kind of movies he wants me to watch. Can't even answer. Takes no game saying something about some kind of trilogy.
Also, one more thing on Jowan, if I may. I know he technically poisons Arl Eamon, but considering how loved Zevran is, and the fact that he literally tries to kill you, I mean, I think we can cut Jowan some slack.
So the very first time I met Zevran, I didn't save him, I killed him.
That sounds like you.
Well, to
The
be
first
fair,
time I met him, I woke him up so I could interrogate him, and then he started going off on a tangent about how if I was going to kill him, he just asked me to please not eat him, and I was like, alright, this guy's messed up in the head. Something's not right here.
Oh, who's shooting me? Yeah, it was. I was like, I'm not taking you with you because you're just going to stab me in the back. And if you don't get your relationship up with him, that's exactly what he does.
I'm probably weird in that I'm guessing that, I guess maybe with the exception of Perry, because they seem to have been agreeing with me for the most part, I actually understand Logain, and I always spare him because, again, I think Alistair's an idiot to begin with, but once you find out what's actually going on, I find it very difficult to disagree with what Logain did.
I'm reading only one more left. Only one more left. That's all of them. Good work. That's all of them. Enemy is still active. Stay alert.
I wonder if that's going to be the thing where Perry and I diverge, and they're like, oh no, Logain's awful and terrible.
Dark here. Recover its data before the enemy gets a crack at it. First objective down. Now keep close to the drone.
Maximum velocity enabled.
I mean, technically, if you read the books, then you get more of an understanding of why he did what he did. But he's still terrible.
I don't even really think Logain betrayed Kalen so much as he just reached his breaking point with him. I mean, Logain offers legitimate criticism and better ideas for like the entire prologue, and then Kalen's still just stuck in his way. I mean, like, at what point do you just acknowledge that Kalen's a lost cause?
But even so, he pulled. He pulled his army back.
Outstanding work.
Well, yeah, because like otherwise he's not going to throw it away. At some point, they were going to need an army. Ferelden was going to have to defend itself. And Duncan's an idiot, and just he enabled it for way too. Like, if Duncan had took a stand and put his foot down, I think he could have talked sense into Kalen. But Duncan was such a pushover, and he just let an idiot walk all over him.
Ah.
Ah! I was trying to get you, Tim.
Again, he was my fourth favourite character in the franchise. By the way, the hardest choice in the trilogy was Hawk versus Logain.
Enemy is regrouping.
Oh, to send in, send back into the Fade.
Enemy force approaching.
If nothing else, I think we can all agree that the good ending is when you get Morgan pregnant with what's essentially the Antichrist and then leave through the portal with her.
Squad leader offline.
Duncan had a bad standing. And It's a disgrace since the Warden recently tried to overthrow the king. That was quite a while ago, though, where they tried to overthrow the king.
Down to the last enemy.
Merrick was the one who allowed Wardens back. I understand that Duncan on his best behaviour. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Well done, team. They're down to 50% capability.
I forget what it's called, but when you do the DLC, that's like where you reclaim
In the area.
the old Warden Keep. When you get to the part where you can drink the blood, do you or do you not?
It's been ages since I played that. Probably do it because I've already drank the blood before. Always drink the blood for the skill points. Random also drinks the blood. I think
Target's still in play. Step on it. Half the targets are down. Keep on. We have a new strategic target.
yeah, if you think that you've already gone through the joining, what's the worst that's going to happen?
One last target in play. Take him out.
That's the spirit.
I don't know. Maybe you have to pay for membership.
To this, yeah, probably not a surprise, but I always drink the blood too.
Team member offline. Team member is hurt.
Thank you.
Member in trouble.
Thank you.
Yep.
One more and it's a wrap. Well done, team.
The best though is when you're
Time to reload.
a warrior with a two-handed weapon with the Reaver and Berserker subclasses, so you can turn on Aura of Pain and Berserker Rage at the same time with the two-handed weapon. It's hilarious.
We're on silver. Right. Yeah. Kind of fail to see any reason why not to drink. Because bloodsicky. Fair point there, random. Fair point.
Enemy force approaching. Enemy force approaching.
Actually, no, I'm curious now. Considering how much you hate the Geth because they're quote-unquote just machines, how do you feel about Shale?
Well, he was an actual dwarf, there wasn't he? Ah, that's just rude. Walked around the corner and she stabbed me. Ah, what's going on?
Now she's break dancing around the corpse.
She, sorry, yeah, she.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Shale's a girl. Although that is one thing I need to do. I've never, for all the years I've been playing Dragon Age, I've never been a dwarf.
Ah. Manning, are you single? I think Perry's going to leave her husband for you.
I might have to leave my wife too then. I will warn Perry ahead of time that the reason I have long hair is so you can't see how red my neck is. Also, I'm 39, which apparently is older than dirt.
I think I might need to do that more often, random, don't I? Get people talking. By me. Just completely offend everybody. Probably why we only have 3 likes on the stream. 8 people in the chat and only 3 likes.
Well, isn't that all the rage with YouTubers now is you do something slightly controversial just to go popular, but then when people watch you, they're like, they realize you're actually normal?
You got 6 now. Or to my end. Ah, I killed her.
I really should bring some med packs with me.
I thought you were bragging that you bought Metagel.
No, that was the last game. Thanks, Craig. Oh, there we go.
Where even is the
Back room
turret?
to
I don't
6.
see it. Say what you want about Banshees, but hearing a turret and not being able to see it is actually the scariest thing in this game.
Fishies have got him cornered, one in each direction.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you.
That's all of them. Good work. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload. They have records on Reaper.
I like how we say very controversial opinions and we are fine with it, but you say a bad gender of a Gollum and all hell breaks loose. Oh, come on.
Well, my opinions might be controversial, but I like to think I at least have sensible backup for like why I think what I think.
You're on the clock. Get it done.
Ah, missed.
I go through Medidel like M&Ms. Well, I probably would go through Medidel like M&Ms if I remembered to bring some.
Have you ever actually read the codex entry for what Metagel actually is? Like, if that was a real life thing, I would be like 100% addicted to it.
I don't think I have.
I won't spoil it for you, but it's definitely something you should read.
Have I ever played Enter the Gungan? I can't say I have. Isn't that the fishy people from Star Wars? Oh, Manning, you disappointed. You've disappointed Terry. We've not had a very bad dad joke yet.
I'll try to come up with one.
And Manning, what's your opinion on your legions?
I'm not a huge fan of the what's even the hierarchy's not the right word, but like how you are what you are. Like I'm very much more of a fan of like you earn what you are, like a meritocracy, and the Orlesians are the opposite of that.
Oh, so you were born a peasant. You'll always be a peasant, no matter how much you work hard and money you earn.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Sten says you can get it, where he's like, merchants want to be warriors and peasants want to be merchants. It's like no one's happy with who they are. But it's a big proponent as to why I'm such a fan of the Sith in Star Wars. Like, the Sith code literally says that passion and hard work are more important than race or gender or status or species or anything else. Whereas, like, the Jedi are a bunch of, like, elitist, hippie cultists in bathrobes trying to get people to join their welfare cult. Like, some of the most powerful Sith who have ever existed were literal slaves who came from nothing, and they became some of the most powerful people in the galaxy. Like, to me, that's, like, I have way more respect for that than someone who is what they are just because of what their last name is or who they were born to.
I mean, but in some manner the Sith are just like that too. I mean, you still need to be born force sensitive, otherwise you're just fucked.
Get behind some.
LZ spotted. Get going.
Ow.
Squad member offline.
Perry hates the Orlesians' stupid political game, how they never treat anything serious, and I love it when they beg.
Well, I mean, when you get to Denerim, there's that one girl in the open air market you can talk to, and she talks about like her experiences in Orlais, and like the stuff she talks about, I don't even want to repeat. It's so abhorrent, and I'm like, I can't stand people who like treat other people like that.
Okay, so I've probably got time for one more round before I need to go.
How's the room temperature gin treating you today?
I'm out.
You're out.
Actually, yeah, not good. Right, so we are going to go with my stabby woman. And we better get some... break through enemy shields. Loads of these shotguns. I never use shotguns. Damage boost.
Shotguns are awesome.
Um, right, we got some med packs. Time. We're good. We're good. Now I think about it, I like the Tevinter more than Olay. The Tevinters are freaking slavers.
I mean, to be fair, I 100% get that, but that's also kind of like how I feel with the Batarians in Mass Effect. Like, I'm obviously 100% against slavery, but I also feel like the Batarians are like the most interesting race, and we find out like next to nothing about them, which is probably why they're so interesting.
The amount of that they talked about in the original Mass Effect, I couldn't believe it's not until that DLC that you actually see them.
Yeah, I remember I had to post in the Discord to double check. I was like,
Yeah.
because it shocked me that aside from the Bring Down the Sky DLC, you literally don't see any Batarians in the first game.
You know, that would be a cool thing. If you could like experience all the alien cultures in Mass Effect like from an insider's perspective instead of always from an outsider's perspective.
I'm also like 100% positive that the Batarians have like the best beer in the galaxy. Like, you just totally get, I mean, like, I know I'm not alone in that. You just kind of get that feeling that they have the best beer.
Force approaching.
I wouldn't know. They would poison me anyways.
At least in all my fan fictions, they have world-renowned beer.
Ugh. Batarian beer. Get it today. Definitely don't poison it for humans. Yeah, you got a point there, Craig, actually. You sure you want to drink it, Manning?
I mean, like,
Maybe the greatest
I
beer in
would.
the world.
I mean,
but...
I'll try almost anything once. There was only one time in my life I've never tried something. And Yeah, that was an extreme circumstance.
We have a new strategic target on the field. The target's taken down. Nice new target has been spotted. Team member has gone dark. Targets are cleared. Excellent work.
I just stick with my A&W root beer.
First time's all you need for the poisonous effect.
Mission accomplished.
All clear.
Enemy is regrouping. Enemy is regrouping.
Tim needs those rogue energy drinks.
Oh, I need them these days, I think.
Squad member in trouble.
Rocket Man got me.
Team member is hurt.
Ow, ow.
Squad member down.
Oh, the flamers.
How about you, Tim? Would you try Batarian beer?
No.
No. Oh, that's interesting.
And you don't want to try anything once.
Yeah, I kind of like living.
Enemy is still active.
I'm generally on the try anything once train, and like I said, there was only one time I didn't try something.
Force approaching.
There's a town in the Tevinter Imperium called Solus. How do you know that?
I always wished if you play a mage, like when you're doing like the prologue part in the tower, when you meet that Tevinter person whose soul is stuck in the statue or whatever it is, I always wished you could talk to them a bit more.
Can't save you, Tim. Didn't work out.
Will the Batarians be in the new Mass Effect? I should imagine so. Yeah, they're kind of established now, aren't they? Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, okay, just stand up, why don't you?
Squad member offline.
Oh, no, I'm guessing Diana's got issues. Seems to be, like, crouching around.
Looks like she's stuck. Yeah, she's jogging in one spot.
Well done, team.
She says she got a bug again.
Enemy forces down to half strength. You're looking for a military hard drive lost in this area. Locate
Can't
the
revive no one.
back. Outstanding. Get back to the evac zone. Team member is hurt.
Okay, where are you?
Object has been recovered. Nice job.
I'm here.
Device in this area. Retrieve it and bring
Ah. Ooh, there's somebody behind me.
Nice job. Get back to the extraction zone. Get back to the extraction zone.
I'm not 100% sure,
Yeah,
but I think
Rocket Man
Diana's
got me.
invisible.
Yeah, she's still there. She's running in one spot.
Recovered. Good work.
She's got that bug.
Yeah, just like she's just crouching everywhere.
Squad member needs help.
See, if she didn't do all that dancing around bit where she did before she did the electric stuff, then I would have killed all of them. Oh, she can't get ammo either, no. I think I liked Minter more because the games don't try to hide how horrible it is.
Shield down.
Clean sweep. Well done. Enemy is regrouping.
The game makes all A's as the fancy, wonderful place.
Enemy force approaching.
It sounds French, so naturally it's fancy.
Yeah, well, it's based on France, isn't it? With the whole Renaissance and stuff. Oh, no, was that Italy? Was it Italy, wasn't it? Renaissance.
Member has flatlined.
Ooh. Ah.
Squad member down.
Diana back in the game.
Did she drop out and come back in? Yeah. Looks
But
like
I
she's-
mean, like, yeah, like everything French. Just to finish my thought, just it automatically sounds fancy. I mean, like, no disrespect to the people who live there, but I mean, like, Paris is a lot more exotic sounding than Grimsby.
Yeah, it really is.
Watch, there's going to be someone in the chat from Grimsby who's now going to hate me for the rest of the life.
You know, that's actually not far from where I live, Grimsby.
Well, I was going to say, actually, it just triggered in my mind. I think you're from Lincolnshire anyway, aren't you?
Yeah. Run!
I actually only even know about Grimsby because I've played Resistance Fall of Man.
That's set in Grimsby?
That's, according to that game, that's where the UK's head base of operation, or whatever you want to call it, is from. I've never been, but the game doesn't do it any favors, I don't think.
Probably accurate then. I live near the Mojave. That sounds pretty fancy. To be fair, it's instantly recognisable, isn't it?
Squad member has flatlined.
Well, everyone has to come from somewhere, and I've spent most of my life living in tiny towns in the middle of swamps, so I know a thing or two about being from the middle of nowhere.
Have you ever played Fallout New Vegas, Perry? I'm dying to know if it's accurate. Oh, go away.
Squad member has flatlined.
New Vegas is the best Fallout game because it's the one Bethesda didn't touch.
Corey's a shot in the head constantly there. But it's pretty accurate. Ow. Good sin prim are accurate. Even the giant bugs. See, that's why I would never want to live in Australia. Everything wants to eat in Australia. Plants, animals, insects. Oh, come on, that wasn't fair. Had an event in Good Springs a little while ago. So there's actually a place called Good Springs. Brilliant. Dying to play it again. I love New Vegas. What wave are we on? Wave 10.
Not a big fan of giant spiders.
No.
Data before the enemy gets a crack at it.
Or little spiders, for that matter. Or any spider.
Team member is hurt.
You wouldn't like my Pentarantula then.
Why? Why would you have one of them?
I'm going to post a picture in the Discord when we're done.
Oh,
and I'm going to defy
please
you to
don't.
tell me that even if you hate spiders, it's not pretty.
That Discord one that you put on them, where is it? Oh, I'm getting battered, look. Supposed to be escorting something. That image that you put in the Discord where it looks like a spider's walking over your message, that was bad enough. Nearly dropped my phone when I saw that.
Oh, no, that's just hilarious. I've got a couple of those. That's just because I'm a troll and kind of an asshole. But I'm serious. I'm going to post a picture, and it's not scary or anything. But I defy you to tell me that my spider's not pretty.
Why does that drone always head you towards the ambush? Did you notice that?
Oh, there's a big guy there. See, that's frustrating. You'll get a target on you, Manning. I keep trying to shoot you.
Well, in your defense, I guess we are fighting a lot of Asari. Or wait, are you looking at me or just my butt?
No, just you in general this time. Keeps putting a target on you.
I guess because you're gonna put a spider on his.
This is Australia. For the man who imagines being strangled by a tarantula while a kangaroo breaks his kneecaps and thinks, yes please.
No jokes, I saw a video, it was only like 10 seconds long on Twitter, like a year or two ago, and it was just like some lady, like just some normal middle-aged woman, like going outside to like water her flowers in Australia, and you could see like a bush rustling, so she went over to check, and there was like a spider the size of a dinner plate fighting a cobra, and I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Are you a fan of the Silent Hill movies? I've never seen the movies.
The first one, you can tell the first Silent Hill movie is good because Sean Bean dies in it. Sean Bean only dies, or sorry, Sean Bean only lives in bad movies, which is why he survived The Martian.
Shuttles arrived. We're running out of time. Team secured. Top march, team.
There we go.
Is this where we do a quick bronze to make Tim feel good?
No, not tonight. I am going to get us a drink and yeah, just chill out, I think. But thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for the game. Orsar, Cerberus Guy, Curtis, Diana. It's been fun playing with you. Hopefully you can go make it back again next week. Yes, Craig, as Craig says, please, if you're hitting that, make sure you hit that like button, share it around. Perry, been absolutely fantastic to have you back in the chat. Thank you so much for coming. And same for you, Random, and Terry, and Dark Voice. And we've had quite a good chat going today. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you ever so much. Hollywood Guy, thank you for being here. And Craig, thank you for looking after the chat. Make sure everybody's sorting everybody out with moderator duties. We're back again next Saturday for some more Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, and might do some Andromeda in the week as well. I haven't decided yet, or some Beyond the Radios. I'm not sure yet. So keep an eye on the channel. And we'll see you in the week. I'll make sure we'll get a video out as well. So have a great week. Thank you for coming. I'll see you next time.